like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Give everybody the strength and ability to do what they do best, and that's make people laugh.
Everybody want to be famous! Nobody want to put the work in. Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not.
All right. My name is AMON. Say what you want, just spell my name right. You heard. How are you guys? We got Kels back in the building. We got AB back in the building. This is episode 224.
I be forgetting, though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What, we skipped 223?
No.
That was last week.
Yeah.
I was here.
According
I
to
know
the
it's
camera.
these snakeskin sleeves.
I had a bunch of gun jokes.
What gun jokes?
223s. 223 rounds.
Oh, you
Yeah,
missed it.
what garden snake did you kill this weekend?
What? Why everybody gotta say something about my little snakeskin jacket? Jacket.
Why do women
Mary.
wear snakeskin and a whole bunch of what is it called?
Prints?
Leopard prints? Why is that y'all go to?
I just started wearing prints.
Oh, that
This
baby,
is me stepping outside my
you
box.
been crossing the cougar hood now. Leopard print, old freak hood.
Pull up, drink.
Come down a little bit. Come down a little bit.
And that was perfect timing too.
Yeah, drink.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to step outside my comfort zone. I have like I don't like prints or fabrics and things like that. So this is me being experimental.
So all your undergarments is like plain?
What undergarments? What are you talking about? That was a leading question. That was so. Don't assume, cousin.
Hey, man.
It's none of your business.
All right, well.
I've witnessed several chicks in my life. You know, I know female friends. They have stepped into wearing the leopard print. All these prints. I'm looking like y'all welcome. Y'all old now. Stop fighting it. That's a telltale sign of yourself now.
Is it?
You
Do
Lincoln
aunties wear
Park or you Brookfield.
Oh my God. That's trash. I vote for Lincoln Park because it's free.
Yeah, I feel that.
Parking garbage up there,
I don't know if I care about the print per se. You know what I mean? Not on you or anyone else, right? It doesn't really bother me. I'm just wondering why that's the go-to.
Gotcha.
That's all.
I don't know. I think maybe it's
Why
also
not
like
African
animal.
print? Why can't we go to African print?
I think we do have like kente print.
Yeah, but
It doesn't get the same reaction from men, I think,
All
though.
them animals is in
When you see like a leopard print, you know what it makes me think of like BAPs.
Men think
Like
freak,
with prints
freakies.
and yeah.
I think freak.
Yeah, I think like undergarments do have like lots of animal prints, like zebra and like. What are
Shorty
you like
told me-
remembering?
A young dude told me, right? A young dude told me in the store one day, like, it was random time, he was bagging groceries and shit. I had my mans with me and shit, right? So he was shooting this shot at this lady had to be about 55, 60.
In Victoria's Secrets?
No, in Jewel. You know what I'm saying? He shooting this shot, right? In Jewel. Shorty had like 39,000 items. He bagged all of them. She didn't pay for no bags. You didn't pay for no bags either, though. You didn't pay for no bags. No, I say, man, what made you holler at her? In so many words. He say, man, she had on leopard print. I know she going. I say, damn.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I'm never.
gauging a woman by the print is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He might be right.
I've worn leopard print like maybe twice, and that has been strategically.
So that meant you was going that night. You was on the prowl that night. I'm asking.
I was just trying to go home.
So you came out just to go home.
Who's home? The real question.
His home.
What's his name?
Why do you want?
Who is him? Hey, we're gonna get to the bottom of this bay. Whoever this bay guy is, we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit. Or she, I don't know.
Not he or she.
Yeah, he, she, they.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
I appreciate the gender neutrality of my bae.
Absolutely.
I've never heard, look at complete total flip. I've never heard so much Usher in 1 week in my life, bro.
What do you mean?
Disgusting.
All over the radio, all the people's
Disgusting.
cars, bro.
Who listens to the radio?
Satellite radio, they playlist from Apple, a Tidal, a Spotify.
What did he do?
He was here.
He was here. And the
I
entire
am
city
so
of
out of
Chicago
touch.
Went.
and every suburb was there. Hey,
Everybody was at the concert.
be a baller, catch a flight, and go to Vegas. I did
You
it.
gonna talk your shit then.
You know what I'm
baller
saying?
and go to Vegas.
Spend some money. Why wait for him to come here? Jeez.
Pay resort fees.
God. You know what I'm saying? The show was much better in Vegas. I guarantee you.
Did you go to this one too?
Absolutely not.
I thought
I've
you-
seen it.
I got it on good authority, though, from a very reputable person that
You the most inside having this
I
intel.
swear to God,
It gets
man.
on my nerve. Like, so I have it from a
Really?
trusted source.
People love me or they hate me and they still talk to me either way, you know. That he had 3 shows here. He sold out all 3 of them in the United Center. There were chicks fighting at all the shows
What
for
are you
whatever
fighting
reason.
for?
You seen wigs flying in the air like confetti. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they're fighting because they weren't close enough. They was in the broke seats. Every fight that you saw, they was in the broke seats up there in the nosebleeds. That you can't even see the basketball players who are way taller than Usher. You can't even see them. Them seats, right? So, but I heard he had a special show on Halloween where he did the donkey. Let's put this to bed, bro.
Did the who?
I'm not saying he did the donkey. I'm not saying I was there or was not there. I've seen both people perform. I'm talking about Chris Brown and Usher. We got to put it to bed, bro. One guy's a dancer. One guy's a performer. One guy can sing. The other guy can really sing. And his voice hasn't aged since he's been a baby, bro.
Sounds like you telling the difference between you and him, too.
So, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Breezy, I'm with you, bro. You've been through the shits, man. You deserve a much better shot at being a legend in this industry than you've gotten because of your mistakes when you were younger and they hold it to you. I'm not taking shit away from you. I saw you perform. I did security for you, my man. South Suburbs. Usher got you faded, bro. It's over. It's done. Usher got you faded, bro. That's it.
Is Usher, how long do you all think Usher's going to be performing? What, like, can you predict when he'll retire? You think he's like Frankie Beverly and Maze, like right there? Like,
yeah, your voice can go until you can't no more.
Look at Charlie.
I would say this. I might have to be with Bossy on that because when he did the handstand at 40,
Talk
45,
about it, bro.
did he have on skates too?
He
yeah,
did
all
skate.
that.
He did all that shit.
Right? You know, that's hella impressive. You know what I'm saying? To do the
Black excellence.
Yeah, you know, so.
Let's get past that part too, though, now, okay? You at Usher's show, he walked around with the little fur on, his sex appeal on, you know, look in his eyes like he can fuck any bitch in the party. Excuse me, any woman in the party, right? He got that bowl of cherries in his hand.
What do you do with the cherries?
Come on now. He walk up to you and the missus and say, these expensive ass cherries, fresh, organic, healthy. Look here, no pesticides, no
Why
nothing.
you wiggle?
Good for you, bro. They're good for you. He get one out. Matter of fact, he pulled two out. They tied together. They look like balls. Okay?
Is she opening her mouth?
He proceeds to. I'm coming to you next. He proceeds to hand her the cherries.
Why you close your
The cherries. You know what I'm saying? He say, hey. Then he come back and say, my man, you want to give your wife the cherries or can I? You know?
Oh, he asked permission? Oh, that's
He
so
do.
sexy.
He respectful. He respectful.
Consent, yes.
All right, so here's the thing.
I would have been like,
Usher, stay the fuck away from mine. Okay?
Stay away from me.
But the fact that he did ask, I did see he asked, that was cool, right? If you show enough respect, if it's a fantasy for her, then yeah, whatever.
Does that count as a threesome?
As
Is that like a pseudo train? Is that like
You
an
are
imaginary
some different
train
kind of
that was just
freaky,
ran on me?
You are something else, man.
I'm not admitting that I partied with my wife.
Maybe making up weird stuff in their head, so you say it's okay, and then next thing you know, and you done fucked Usher on stage. You're like, wait, what just happened?
You all right? So he get to you with them cherries. He don't even say
Give me the
that.
bowl.
He hold them up like this though.
His fist is in my mouth.
Whoa.
They're like,
He said security, give his hand back.
Oh shit!
So,
all right, that's
but see, okay, cool.
where's the microphone? Oh my god!
So you do take the cherries and you won't give them to your wife.
My wife? I got a wife now too? You didn't wife?
You can't have a wife if you want to. You know, this is
Yeah,
America.
okay,
You do
all right.
anything. You will give it to your wife, and she go crazy on the cherries before she eats them.
Oh, that's
Are
what
you
it's
now
about?
okay with your wife putting her throat go skills on display?
But it's really not throat, it's tongue.
No man's thinking that. We think about touching the back of the
See,
oven.
didn't I just say like y'all have like strange imaginations?
I would have to get that action immediately when I get home to forget about it that she did that. Yeah. And then hopefully no one saw that besides
It's on the
It's
Jumbotron.
on the Jumbotron.
besides the 20,000
Oh, it's a clip.
inside there.
How do you go to work the next day like, so your wife?
Insta Live, TikTok. Hey, that work is on internet somewhere, brother. All like this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Elsa, move around, bro. Move around. This one's mine.
One's a show off, one's a showman. That's the
Oh
difference.
my goodness. Chris Brown is not doing that.
No.
But he is. I mean, Usher isn't doing the photos, right? And Chris, so I feel like they both have their lane.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They both exploiting other niggas.
Women.
Chicks, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, matter of fact,
Are
Chris
they
Brown
not?
hit your chick pockets, which maybe hit your pockets.
Hitting the pockets, grabbing ass.
Oh, she saved up for that photo.
She did. Or when her man wallet,
Hey, it's
female version of me.
It's been a little while out here in Chicago, man. You know, that's a good one. That's a good one, man.
Ursha, baby.
I wonder did people go home and have really good sex that night?
That's the point of an R&B show.
Is it?
Yeah.
The amount of car accidents on police radio, I wonder if anybody ever made it to fuck to the crib. I swear to God, bro.
Around UIC is definitely, there's really nothing there either. Like nothing to do there like afterwards. You gotta like really disperse.
Yeah, good.
Well,
that was so funny.
Well,
Stevie Wonder here is this weekend too, so it's gonna be another.
Yeah, Stevie ain't really getting the draws.
He better go on
like
somewhere.
that.
Yeah, he can go. I put a CD in.
Yeah.
I put his bottom on. We good.
It's the one night only. That's the name of the tour.
Hey,
More.
the one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. Now I wish that you were mine. I mean, y'all don't know Stevie shit. Come on, it's the greatest R&B of all time.
I'm just saying that ain't gonna get the draws down.
It did on Best Man, didn't it?
That was
Did
love.
she start skipping?
That was love.
What's until the day that yeah.
There's
exactly.
no Stevie Wonder song that's on my like hanky panky playlist.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay, not be.
Let's
That's a breakup song. Shit. Steve ain't got no pussy songs.
I don't think
He got no coochie songs on.
Stevie ain't, well, he get a lot of pussy, but he don't get a lot of pussy though.
He can't
Why you
even
gotta
see
say
me
it like
getting it either.
that?
Think about it. It probably took Stevie a long time to get some pussy.
You think so?
He had,
No,
he
I
had to
think-
wait for his first single.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So
Yeah,
how
yeah,
women
yeah.
work, power and influence, you could have it at any level of your grind and you gonna get bumped and grind on.
I think women would probably
We're not gonna tell nobody
That says a
though.
lot about women,
give
though, yeah.
him some pussy
Understand.
after he has a hit single prior to him making it.
No, I guarantee somebody done gave up.
It'd be
drugs.
homeless cats in Humble Park fucking.
Look at the quality of bitch that they fucking on there.
Level for level, bro. I'm sorry. Might be a homeless baddie.
Hey, y'all let me know if y'all got Stevie on y'all playlist when you fucking.
He ain't got no,
It's Stevie.
he ain't got no cheap songs, bro.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
I don't think so. Maybe like a generation ago, I feel like baby boomers would definitely have like a Stevie song on there.
Oh, my bad. I heard he busted out Ronald Isley too at the last show, bro.
What you mean?
Halloween.
Oh,
Mr. Biggs. I heard he busted out Mr. Biggs, bro.
This is Mr.
And I heard
Biggs.
all the oldies went crazy.
Really?
Everybody had leopard print on, cow print on, zoo print on, stood up and threw their printed panties.
I'm never wearing cow print. That's never
Well,
gonna
that thing
happen.
milky though. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Creamy.
No. Don't raise your eyebrows at me.
All right, look.
So
My
stupid.
bad. We way too long.
Yeah,
Fuck,
we
it.
OC.
Fuck you, buddy. I can't sing either.
So this is episode 224, man. Just so y'all know, if this is your first time watching us, viewing
Tag
us, listening
Stevie
to
in all
us,
of this.
Tag Usher.
you know, we debate, we hate, and we skate. We like to start in Chicago and then work our way out. And it's important that, you know, it is voting season.
It is.
And hopefully y'all voted, early
This is
voting.
coming out on
online.
election day.
Yeah, all that, do all that
That's
shit.
not election. That's my birthday.
It
Fuck
is
the
your
election.
birthday.
Vote for me.
That is true.
Please
That is
don't
true.
write your.
Vote
Please
for
don't
me.
write my cousin's
Abasi,
name in
aka
for
AB, aka
president.
AB the hitter.
Are you gonna write your name in?
I might.
You should.
Don't do that.
Yeah. The purse stealer. Come on.
But in the wonderful world of politics, man, y'all mayor.
So
What's his name?
disrespectful.
BJ.
Brandon Johnson.
BJ.
Okay.
I mean,
Mayor Brandon Johnson.
What up, B?
he been on some thug shit lately though. He been standing on business lately though.
Well, where are y'all at
Oh,
with
yeah.
him saying that he's going to do the property tax, raising the property taxes and all that? When he said when he was trying to get in office, he would never do that. So then, and I don't want to be super long-winded on this, but I'm going to say this. This is why I
It's
don't
apolitical, right?
fuck with politics, because of shit like this. They lie to you
As
to
usual.
get in office
As usual.
and then say what they're not going to do and then do the exact opposite, right? I don't give a fuck what debt deficit he's facing right now.
We.
Him,
It's not him. It's us.
stick
I-
to what you
I'm a
said.
Christian. I ain't claiming that debt.
Stick
I'm a
to what
Christian
you
man.
said when you were campaigning and politicking around the city to get the votes. That's all I'm saying. Now, please go ahead and tell me what you think. You think this is okay?
I think cities balancing budgets is hard. And if you got to figure out ways to do increases in taxes so you don't lay off people, I don't want to see people lose their jobs. You know, so knowing how cities work and that we have with almost $1 billion deficit, that is because some of the shady deals that happened with predecessors, you cannot erase that. You got to know the history of Chicago's municipal budget. And there are things that benefited you 15, 20 years ago that circle back and cause us a problem. So like when when Rahm had to make the decision to shut the schools down. People were pissed, but it was crumbling infrastructure. It was costing us money. Our communities were shrinking. Black people were leaving Chicago. And we have to figure out, how do we deal with this increasing debt? And so the city is a business. No, nobody wants to see taxes increase. We also don't want to see people up against the holidays and ended up like Mexico with no job.
Who? Oh, yeah, it was crazy right there, though.
You know?
But what if you're just a renter, right? And you don't have a home. Do you even give a fuck that you're raising taxes?
I mean, if you work for the city, yes, you do. Maybe you are a librarian.
They're gonna raise your rent.
You know, like it is a trickle down effect. Like for those people who are low income, heavily subsidized, this may not hit them or hurt them in the same way. Right. So it is a group of people that will be negatively impacted. You got to, spend money to make money, though. I do not want to see us in a situation where the city is going bankrupt and we need an emergency financial manager. But, City of Detroit had to do it 20 years ago.
We there already.
Yeah, it's a lot of cities that end up with emergency financial management trying to balance the books. And then at that point, we're selling off assets. Detroit was like, we don't have to sell some of our art. Like cities have to balance the budgets.
Fuck Detroit.
Why?
I like Detroit though a lot. I do.
I was like, is that my lipstick? Are you gonna kiss it up to God?
That nigga be nice to me, dog. He wrote right to me on purpose, bro.
Yeah.
I knew she was finna do that shit, bro. He trying to go fast.
It's a goof ass song.
Hey, dog, grow up. You too.
He started to sweat a little bit.
Hey, man. The crazy part is you don't got to balance books if you don't cook them. You know what I'm saying? But these cities that are cash cows, you know what I'm saying, got a history of.
What kind of rap bar was that?
Man, some what's the name? West Side Gun. It just ain't going. You feel me?
That's the name of the track. It's the hidden track.
You know what I'm saying? But we know these cities that are cash cows and metropolises, and they are tourist attractions. The people in positions of power that come across these funds and have to deal with these funds, they're human. They fight temptation. Sometimes they give in. Hey, I give them the temptation all the time. Fuck, my life is trash now. So, but it's all good. I knew Brandon was lying when he said he wasn't raising taxes. It was just wishful thinking, man, because there's no way. Even go back to Rahm, your point with Rahm. When Rahm closed those schools, I say, hey, this is not going to help the debt at all because you still own these properties.
You still own them, yeah.
You still own them. You paying now as utilities or some shit like that, man. And if it was supposed to save money, how come our debt has increased and increased and increased and increased? It's cool. So that move was bullshit to me. But Brandon, I mean, you a one-term mayor, bro. I got no beef with you. You came in, you ran, you did, you said what you. It's like trying to get some action from a chick. You gonna say what you gonna say to get a number, to get another conversation, to eventually get it to your place and get some. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He did all that. That's what all the campaign is, a politician. He went there. He said what he said to win us over. He got it now. He in position. It seemed like he been fucking us. You know what I'm saying? Since during his term, but like you said, some things weren't his problem. He didn't create these problems. My only issue is now he cutting police budget.
Copa is not very happy.
He's cutting police budget, and for the very thing we are under consent decree for, he's taking from the Office of Police and Reform. And now their staff's gonna be cut by 2/3, bro. What are we doing here?
What did it say? 50%. So the staff for COPA goes from like 58 to
it's only like 67 employees.
67 to 28. And then the budget gets cut by 45%.
Yep.
And so honestly, if the city is in the position of bankruptcy, like we're looking at lots of services being cut.
I'm gonna start stealing and robbing. I'm joining them people
to balance the budgets. I will say this, in terms of like campaigning and trying to help people understand what it is that you hope you don't have to do. Right? I don't think that people consider that wishful thinking. I think they believe that it is a campaign promise, but campaign promise seems somewhat like analogous with wishful thinking.
Analogous? Is that what you said?
Yeah. That's what I
Whoa, that's a 10.
Right? So we hope that it doesn't have to happen, but then also this is our city. How much does it cost for the city to have to operate itself? And there was an article that came out. Illinois has the most levels of government, and that leads to like some of the greatest possibility for corruption.
Yes.
Chicago is still like the #1 most corrupt city. It isn't easy as a voter or a resident to not think the worst of like, all right, you're screwing us over.
But it happens though.
But I would tell people, go to the city council meetings, know your alderpersons, engage on 100+ committees, and be a part of the city's, kind of finance and understand. But that takes energy, time, and if you work in 80 hours, you ain't got the capacity to do that.
It's not high on the list, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
high up there.
Yeah, and you literally cannot engage. I'd ask my students the other day, I'm like, think about this. city hall
You made another
meetings.
face over there.
Yeah, that's fine. Meetings where our elected officials are meeting are in the middle of the workday while we doing what?
On purpose, though.
Making money.
It's
So we
intentional.
have to not make money in order to go talk about our issues. Government is not necessarily set up to make it easy for people to engage. It costs us tremendously as just regular citizens.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't vote.
What? Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Hey,
You are-
Simple as it gets.
No,
Yup.
but why? How was that the answer?
I don't know. It just
Oh
makes
my
sense
God.
he said, well, don't vote.
to me. Hey, also in Chicago, man. Well, this didn't happen in Chicago, but the guy is from Chicago. He's a hometown hero.
He is. We still argue about that shit too, bro. Is he from out south or is he from fucking Robbins?
I'm gonna give him
Yeah.
Chicago.
D Wade.
D Wade.
They
Dwyane
didn't they
Wade,
own
man.
Moo and Oink? They Chicago.
You know what I
Who
mean?
owned His people did.
People own Moo.
I
Owned
don't
it.
know about that. Fact check
Are you
that. I'm not
making
sure.
this up, man?
No, I feel like that's like if that's like an urban legend
So
or
if
like
you're wrong, next week come back on the show and say I was wrong.
that's fine.
I mean,
Okay.
you just fact check it.
Well,
Well,
the internet down here is
Yeah,
trash.
Funny.
I'm
Funny
good.
as hell.
But I'll say this, right? So he got a statue, in case you guys didn't know it, out in front of Miami.
Yeah.
And the internet's been cooking the statue. And
What's his name again?
Dwyane
Wade.
Thank you.
Wade.
Damn, girl. How you know his family on anything? You don't even know his name, man.
This is why we don't like to talk basketball.
No, I was Googling and I was like, what happened? What's
Why was
going
he
on
trending
right
though,
now?
bro?
Well, he's been trending because they revealed or unveiled
A chin?
a face
Giddy.
with a jersey of some sort on it. It doesn't look
He
like
said jersey of
Dwyane
some
Wade.
sort on it.
I didn't know who that was until you all put it on the running show. I just thought it was like,
The story goes like this, right? The guy who did the sculpture, he came out and said, "Hey, Dwyane Wade was with me the whole time, and he approved this statue."
Is that a clone of Dwayne or the real Dwayne?
Hey, he said Dwyane Wade was with him. He approved it. He saw it, and then it was released to the world, and the jokes on the internet went crazy.
Slow, brother.
And this is becoming a problem. This is really becoming a
Statues
problem.
up?
what do you mean?
Yes, because they're not good depictions of some of our NBA greats, or that team considers a great for the city and for that organization.
it's art.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
But it's
Supposed to be that person, though.
Yeah.
Supposed to be that person.
It's its likeness. It's the person's. It's
That
not an
wasn't like him.
avatar.
That's
Was
not
that
like him.
Dwayne Wade?
It's not like him, right?
It was not like us.
Giddy. All that's the only thing that comes to mind. Like the chin is it's over exaggerated, but I also realize the medium that's used. So if it's clay, it's gonna look very different than if it's like iron, than if it's like wood, right? So the stuff used to make it also can give a different likeness.
I would say okay if that were true. Right?
It just don't look like him. My internet's not
I
working
looked
at all down
I looked
here.
at Jordan's statue. Looks pretty good.
It's okay. It's about 75%.
I looked at George Mikan's statue.
white
Not
people,
bad.
White people are pretty bland. It's easy.
No.
Magic Johnson's not bad.
Magic did that.
Didn't AI have one?
AI
did.
had one.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was cheats.
It was small as fuck.
It's like a
But no,
celebratory.
it's the same size as the other ones in the space.
Yeah.
It's not small. It's the same size that all of the other statues
Where
are.
my boys at? Hated it.
John Stockton had one. His looked okay.
White people are bland. Come on now.
Malone, he had one. His looked okay.
He's basically white too, though.
Jerry West, his looked great.
Once again.
Kareem,
Why is my phone
his
saying
looked
SOS?
okay.
You know,
So those are older statues, though. You talking about?
No, these were unveiled. Okay, Kareem was 2012.
Yeah, that's old.
Dominique, his didn't look that bad.
He got a
2015.
these are not the same artists either.
Did the Hawks do his statue or the S-Curl do his statue?
No.
Even O'Neal's, you know what I mean? They got
It's
it right.
okay.
They got, but the actual what they sculpted, right? I'm not even liking. He had better, I guess, moments that they could have captured that they wanted to turn into a statue.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Like what?
Please do it.
He didn't dunked on a couple more.
Oh, I thought he was gonna show the. I thought he was
You know
gonna
what I
show
mean?
the body.
Yeah, you know.
I thought, yeah. But no statue really has. Maybe Shaq has a statue of him doing a basketball action. Kareem,
Dirk, another white boy.
but that's a signature move, though. That's a signature move.
Okay, but I'm seeing a trend here. I'm seeing a trend.
Is the only thing wrong with D Wade's statue the face?
It's the most important part. That's the most important part. Goddammit. It's not?
It must
is.
be a jersey because it ain't your face.
Hey, so what does that rank on the scale of or the list of bad statues? I think it's like 2 or 3 because Cristiano Ronaldo's number 1. That shit did not look like him at all. Number 2 was Kobe. I don't know who that motherfucker was in the 2-4 jersey. Number 3 is one of them goddamn MLK statues in Atlanta. He looked like motherfucking Umar mixed with Gucci Man. He like Gucci Man with a beard, with a bigger beard. How you do Martin Luther King like that? Get the fuck out of here. It was ridiculous. And then, lastly was what the fuck? What's the other statue? Shit. Kobe, Dwyane Wade came in next.
Gucci.
Okay, cool. But that's fine. The memes going around about who he looked like in that picture, they say, man, they got Dwyane look like the Tin Man off the Wiz. And I couldn't unsee it. I'm like, damn. He looked like Morpheus off the Matrix. He looked like Blade Brown.
The statue does. The statue does, not you, D-Wade.
Somebody called him C-Wade. I say, Joe, and he said, hey, Joe, the one picture of him looking at the statue like this, I'm like, this motherfucker cannot be happy. Well, he may be happy because it's a statue of him, but if he had like a little thinking box above his head, it probably said, who the fuck is this? Look at that, bro.
Oh, no. Who's the artist?
Huh?
Who's the artist?
Some white guy.
Somebody forgettable. See, somebody with blame.
Well, no, now he's not forgettable.
He's canceled. We should cancel him. Let's cancel him, bro.
Yeah, he's done. He's cooked. Actually, D-Wade, tell him to take that shit down, man. We need a do-over, like an action sketch. You know what I'm saying?
Shake it up. That's trash.
Yeah, no, D-Wade, we are not on that, man.
I'd rather put a picture of a statue of Dwyane Wade and Gabby up there. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just myself looking like that, bro. Give me Gabby, too.
All right, so his name is Anthony Ponce.
That's the first part right there.
Is he French?
I don't know. But you know what? Here, let me go ahead and play this for y'all so y'all can.
You respond to that kind of feedback that the likeness to the real D-Wade just isn't quite there.
Well, the likeness is perfectly there because we worked with Dwyane himself with a computer grids, and we only got approval to continue when he approved it face-to-face in our studio, which we publicized photos about. Based on the story that this 11 years old kid came with.
All right, whatever.
He should be associated with nothing basketball related, bro. We're talking like that.
The artist?
Yeah, and when your answer is, well, he was here too, let me know, let me know what kind of bullshit you on.
Okay, so family did not own Moon and Wink. It is an urban legend.
Say it. You ain't
I
gonna
already
next
said
week.
it.
No, say you were wrong.
I was incorrect. First of all, don't write my script. There are no scripts. You don't tell me what to say, right?
Don't write my
Because them
script.
cats is broke growing up. They own nothing.
Nah, nothing, man.
Yeah.
Nothing at
I
all.
wonder where that came from.
Some of the shit you made up.
Beyonce's
How did I
internet
make
somewhere.
it up? You know what?
Somebody lied to you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We don't know everything. People say stuff.
Oh, boy.
Now I get to tell people, like, that's not true, right?
All right. Are we done with Dwyane Wade?
I'm done. Yeah.
Look here. Let's keep it
That poor
Chicago-based,
man.
man. Another guy that's not from here, but we act like he's from here, is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. The motivation behind the #1 sneaker in the universe in history. I cannot, much as I want to hate on his fans, the Jordan Glazer Nation, I cannot hate on the sneaker, goddammit. He got some fine ones out here, and they're going to sell until the end of time. So somebody took it upon themselves this week to rank these shoes 1 to 13. And I stopped at 13 because after 13, they're all garbage. They're all 0. There's not a good pair after 13. That somebody was me. Nobody asked me to. Nobody wanted it. I gave it to you anyway. It's okay. All right? Are you guys ready for this?
Let's go.
First of all, I wish you had some Jordans on today. It'd been perfect.
Why?
What kind of Jordans are these?
These are Prada Jordans.
Prada Jordans. Okay, come on now. I had some Pradas on the other day. What you know about Prada, bro?
Nada.
He Prada don't know nothing.
Brokies.
All right. So coming in at #1 are the 11s. These motherfuckers they work with everything.
Y'all about to confuse the hell out of me. So we order in the shoes by the number of the shoes.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
I'm too old to know
Christ.
the names of these motherfuckers. The Concords, whatever.
Who designs these? Does Jordan design them?
I don't even care. I'm just gonna rank them, okay? I rank them and buy them when they look good. Coming in #1 are the 11s. They look good, classy, churchy, in your casket, on the court, whatever.
No.
At #2 are the 12s. Like a long nose shotgun, bro. You can't go roll with them. They look good in way too many colors. Coming in at number 3 are the OGs, the ones, the dunks. You know what I'm saying? When Jordan had the tight choke chain on in the dunk contest from the free throw line, and he still had hair when he was on, okay? Cool. Coming in at number 4, is it the Force? Yeah, the Force. I think those are Force. He likes those a lot, I think. The Force.
Force a good one.
They don't look good on big feet to me, but they go crazy because y'all bound like they motherfucking good dope. Coming in number 5 are my favorites, the 13s. They are the only comfortable pair to hoop in on my mama. And not like Megan's type put on her mama. I mean it. You know what I'm saying? She loud on her mama. It's cool though. Coming in at number 6 is the 2s. They simple.
I thought you said the 2s already. Oh, the 2s.
Coming at number 2.
You got the 2s at 6?
2s at 6, bro. Wow. They not watching nothing out the top 5, bro.
Wow. Okay.
It's close.
All right.
Now, after 5, bro, you basically splitting hairs. So, I mean, I can see you saying it should be somewhere else, but you splitting hairs really after number 5. Number 6 is some more shoes he like, look good on little feet motherfuckers and Mexican leg kings. Coming in at number 7 are the 3s.
You said the little
You
feet.
are hella disrespectful.
That's okay. Hey, they told me that too on social media. They said, nah, fam, you got it wrong. I say, so what? My opinion, my voice. Coming in at number 8 are the 6s. You can't hate these really, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of colorways. The shoestring thingy thing, what you call that shit on the tongue, you can use that and a little stripe on the side, a little Richie on the side for good outfits, man. Yeah, fuck that is, man. Some criminally underrated J's are the number 9s, bro, but they're coming in at number 9. Criminally underrated. The problem with them is you only got a few good colors. They didn't make a lot of colorways with this.
The original is probably the best ever.
Nasty work, bro.
I don't need another one in that.
I understand. At number 10, coming in and rounding out the top 10 are the 10s. They were so fucking simple. And for outfit purposes, you use the ridges on the bottom and the ridge and the color on the back to set your outfit up with the shirt, whatever, hat, you know what I'm saying? You take some fashion guy to know this. I'm not talking about me because I know shit about fashion. The sneakiest person on this list.
Person?
Sneakiest person. These are the shoes. People act these are people. This person right here. Right there, you dunking.
Oh.
The 11s, bro. I mean, the 7s. The 7s coming in 11. These are a flip of the fucking, these are just a flip of what came in at number 8, the 6s. They just flipped them, bro. It's called cheating. You cheated, Mike or Mark, whoever did these, Marcus, Jeffrey, Juanita. You fucking cheated.
It was low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. Number 12. Number 12, I had a big problem with on this list. These are the numbers, whatever those is. What numbers are those?
5s.
The 5s. These are the 5s. I got 5s on here. They the 5s. Cool. They got, the only problem with these is the design nice. The colors that look good really look good, but the ones that don't look good, you want to throw them bitches at somebody on Halloween like you're throwing eggs. You want to throw them motherfuckers. Last but not least, rounding out the top 13, because there are no shoes after 13 that even need to be mentioned, talked about. They should never been designed. They should never be worn. They end up at the flea market. Mexicans wear them all the time. Hence, I didn't do it. Don't blame me. Mexican Jordans. You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. This came out right before that. These are the 8s. They not cool or pretty, but they wearable.
The Aqua's fire though.
Yeah, that's one. Name another one. Name me 3 more because they got so many colorways. You really can't, bro.
The Aqua was fire, and then the black and the red was fire. You know what I'm saying? I'll stop there.
That's 2.
I don't need nothing else out of that. Out of that pack. I don't
if
need
you got a
nothing else.
problem on my list, don't argue with me. Argue with the nigga that's fucking your bitch, bro. Not myself, all right?
Let me just clear this list up for all those.
Oh, you're clearing it up.
Yeah, because you got it wrong.
Okay, cool. Talk to me.
You didn't even have. Let's see. 1, 2.
I had 1 through 13 on it, bro.
Hold on. Did you? Where'd you put your patent leathers?
The patent leather, the 11s. They're number 1.
Oh, you said okay. I must have missed that. I'm sorry.
Pay attention.
Where were you at?
Yeah, I wasn't here.
They're number 1, bro. No questions.
Okay. All right. So, well, obviously, my issue is 3s. 3s definitely are top 5. They look good with a jean, a camo, a
Those
jogging.
are 3s right there.
These are 5s. Get it
5.
right.
3s are
And their colorways are killer. I ain't seen too many terrible colorways in them 3s. Let's put some respect on 3s.
The real Mexican Jordans. With the little
nothing about the 3.
patch.
Nothing about the 3.
You
says
got
Mexican.
3 random shoe loop right here for no reason. What the 3 little
We're not doing
loopholes
that.
for?
We're not
What they for?
Nope, not
You
doing
want to
that.
pick it apart now or
Not doing
later? And the fake air bubble that's underneath your heel, not even your arch. I mean, your arch, not your heel. Where's the air bubbling?
Here's what you got to have in your.
They only look good on little feet, bro.
Here's what you got to have in your arsenal. If you don't have a 3, a 2, a 1, a 4.
What?
And I would go with a 12. Then don't ever buy Jordans again.
So 11 just out of there? I got no pushback on 11s, bro, being number one. Zero pushback on zero. Zero pushback. Fuck you. If you don't got a pair of ones in your collection, you a loser. Because they go everything. They everything.
Oh,
11s.
good. You said collection. I have none, so I'm not a loser.
There you go. If you don't got a pair of 11s, if you don't got a pair of the top 5 in your arsenal, don't buy Jordans. I can see you without 6 on down on my list. I can see without that.
You got to have a 1.
Why must you have them?
A 1 because 1 is the first one.
Okay, cool.
1 is the first
I'm with
one,
that.
right?
We agree.
You got to have a 3 just because, again, that was the iconic shoe where he's jumping from the free throw. What are we talking about?
That's cool too.
That shit was fire. Like, you got to have a 3. The 4 has got to be the shoes, Mars. You got to have a 4.
Oh, so it's culture related?
Yeah,
Okay,
got to have a 4.
Not for the shoe, but because it's culture related. Okay, cool.
The shoe was one of the best shoes ever made.
I don't agree with the angle, but okay, go ahead.
Gotta have. You gotta have. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta have the patent leather. You gotta have a patent leather.
It's number one.
You gotta have patent leather. And then I'm gonna close it out with either a 5 or a 6, and probably a 6, just because your reason of the 5 just having so many trash ass colorways. So again, you gotta have a 1, a 3, a 4, a 6, and then the patent leathers. That's the top 5. If you don't have any of those in your collections, don't ever fucking say Jordan name.
So a 1, a 3. This is 1. Okay.
Yeah.
You said a 3.
Yeah.
You said a 2.
No, I didn't say a 2.
Okay, 3. You said a 4. That's a 4.
A 4 for sure.
You said a 5.
No, I said a 6.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like this is Jordan bingo right now.
And this is a short person issue he's having over there, y'all. Because this is a privilege you have on some real shit. I ain't trying to be funny. Because so many shoes look good on little ass fucking feet that we as tall people that have the good air, we have the good filtered water, we have clear thought process because the air is pure up where we are, and heat rise, we always on hot shit. A lot of shoes don't look good on big feet. They just don't.
That's true.
So, I mean, dog, we
A
gonna
lot of
see things
shoes, a
differently.
lot of boots.
Man.
Y'all ever bought y'all lady pair of Jordans?
Yeah.
No.
Our lady, really? You buy purses, but not
You can get a, look here. If you want a shoe, baby, get the shoe. I'll keep the other motherfucking $1,100 in my pocket. Okay? I'll keep it gladly and put it on the next hole. You
I
feel
was
me?
never allowed to buy Jordans or wear Jordans.
Hey, I got a question. Where y'all want to go? You want to go Tyler Perry? Again, another Chicago. Can they fake in Chicago?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
we in the city today, huh?
Yeah, we're in the city
We in
today.
these streets today,
I've
huh?
had multiple rants. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I haven't heard them hear them.
So Tyler Perry, he dropped this Beauty in Black, right? And it fake takes place in Chicago. All right. Tyler, you way out of control for this. Way out of control. But I'm gonna let Kels, you go ahead and tell me where you at. And is this good, bad, fair, trash? Where does it land for you?
So last week's guest, before we were on, recording, talked a little bit about like creative freedom.
Right.
And that the Chicago's just the place that it happens. And it's not like the culture of the city. But I don't know how I feel about that. Like us just being like a backdrop, because Chicago culture is so very real. Everything from from the language to how we dress. It's a culture.
Yeah.
And so when I heard it was like something about being from Chicago, and I was like, wait, is this in Chicago? I go online and there are like articles saying like, oh, this takes place in Atlanta. So I'm confused. It's written like Atlanta. The script is Chicago, because Buddy was like, I'll throw you in Lake Michigan. I was like, pause. Okay, so this is taking. I was like, that's not where you dump bodies.
Ain't a room in Lake Michigan.
There's no like you usually use the river.
You'll float there.
You driving to Gary, Indiana, right?
Facts.
Like that's like
Humboldt Park Lagoon, Garfield Park Lagoon.
Yeah, like, but I started thinking like, well, maybe this isn't really about Chicago, but it's about a rich family that has a hair care product line, and it's like a soap opera. But I think what also got me it's about sex trafficking. So there's, two young women or women and men that are being trafficked. And there's like a bisexual strip club that's a part of this.
So wow.
P Valley?
These motherfuckers,
So it felt very, it's right there at P Valley, but it's a little bit, not a little bit, it is much more debaucherous.
Oh,
they have a VIP parking lot where motherfuckers back there just
Yeah,
fucking.
it's also
What's the
very,
problem?
it's also
Fucking.
very,
I like that.
it's very homoerotic also.
Parking lot pimping taking to another level.
Yeah, so he pushes the boundaries with sexuality with men and women, which, between parents.
Old and young.
Yeah, like it's a very, you're looking like, so in college there was this soap opera called Passions. Like, do you remember Passions?
It was some garbage too, man.
It was trash, but it was like all Jerry Springer episodes together. Jerry. That's what it felt like. And so when watching this film, it really felt like, okay, you can't make another Players Club. There will never be another Players Club. And it felt very like P Valley-ish.
Is he out of ideas?
Huh?
Is he out of ideas?
I don't know.
Because he churned them out, and it's a recipe he uses. He might be just out of ideas.
I think the story is messy in and of itself, and
Is
we
it
like
different
mess.
than the rest of us?
No,
movies,
it's
though?
No, it's
different.
typical Tyler Perry. It's
Yeah.
bad, but it's so good. I watched it in like 2 days.
I watched all 8 of them angrily. I'm like taking pictures like,
Yeah.
is that Chicago? And it was like weird moments like, why does the Indiana State Police a part
Right.
of this? And why do they have on Chicago colors? Like, I was too into it. I have notes. And then Josh, homie, who's a filmmaker, he was like, you got to let that go. Like, it's okay for the city to be where it happens and the city not be
That's
a
a problem,
part
though.
of the story. And I still don't know how I feel about that.
Once they start that, it don't stop though. They appeal for your culture, and then you get no credit for it in the end. I saw an episode on
Just one?
I did. I saw an episode on
wait till you get to the next
on some Project Hulu, right? No bullshit. They went on Chicago Avenue, but it was called Peachtree Street.
Hey man, when they jumped on her.
Oh my God, man. I think
Oh my God, they beat her ass, dude.
it's hard for me to watch Tyler Perry now because, like, you hear a fire song, fire is good. So you get a remix. Remix fire too. It might be better or just as good. You get a third edition of the song, like a maxi single. We had the maxi single back in the day.
Cover.
Right. So take that equation and think about Tyler Perry moves in that sense. When you first got out your shit, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I swear to God, it was good. I'm no hate. Diary of a Mad Black Woman was fire. Then he got to the next one. And the next one. Medea was good the first one. Then you got Medea Goes to Jail, Medea Halloween, Medea Graduate, Medea Dead but Not Dead Again, Medea Really a Man. It got to all these shits, man. It's like, bro, it loses its luster. The recipe, you gotta add some sugar sometimes to the recipe, some spice. You gotta change it. No raisins, all right? No white folks, no raisins. You gotta add some salt, some pepper, some lemon pepper. He can't do that. He running the same thing back to back like a football team. Like hand off every time. Hand off. They gonna stop you. But we as fans, sometimes we gonna stop watching. But he got a niche fan base that's gonna keep going. You goofies.
So also like with Zane books, like I'm like, it's very repetitive.
Freaky.
You can predict. It's predictable, but it's different.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's predictable, right? So I'm not mad that he found a process that works from beginning to end. Because at the end of the day, our guest last week, it's expensive to make a film. Right. So if you can find a way to produce and churn out and get the views and keep it moving, then the goal is to make money. You just struck gold. So I'm not mad that he's found the process that works for his studio. Can somebody else do it and get away with it? Probably not. Right. I also think about like through Chicago, we used to have all of the church plays that would come through, and it's literally the same play
every
with
time.
like a different C-list black actor
And singers.
and it's
Chicago
almost a
band
similar
artists.
story. So I'm not mad at it. I just felt very unprotective over the crib. There was I was like, ain't no Chicago artists, no Chicago, people.
Atlanta
It's not
is Chicago
filmed in
now,
the
shit.
city, and it is an industry and it does bring money. And so it being filmed here could be a part of our economy, and we're not worrying about that $300 million that Johnson is trying to raise taxes.
Two things
on.
though. Now I know he's a billionaire. This motherfucker saved money on the script.
Yeah.
And he saved money on wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it was an AI script.
He wrote it, produced it, directed it,
Dog,
shot
Who
it.
it sound like?
I do it all. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so
Almond Perry.
he ain't got write no new script. He use the same old shit, man, every time. That's money in his pocket. The wig collection, the same wigs every goddamn movie.
He got the wigs right this time. He got the wigs right.
I will say, yeah, like there's that. And at the end of the day, you're trying to save money and make money, and it makes sense to bring it in. I'm quite sure 50 Cent is looking like, all right, taking notes in terms of how do I efficiently and in a budget, fiscally sound, execute this and make money. LeBron and his people as well. Because you want to tell stories, but you don't want to go bankrupt doing it.
Company? I forgot. Second thing really quickly though. Can we really be mad that he shot in Atlanta? You know how many Chicago transplants are down there now? Can we really be mad now? Chicago is Atlanta. They blame us for fucking Atlanta up.
Tyler,
Clifford Harris.
You need to put Niche in a movie. I think
us in the movie.
Niche would have been super dope as the lady.
Running the brothel, the big bitch.
Wow. He called you that.
Yeah.
No, the big bitch and Tyler Perry.
No, and I'm just thinking just like with
she
her
gave off
attitude.
Monique vibes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, oh, if anybody could play the manager of a strip club and get girls together, I'm thinking like there's way too many Chicagoans down there for this to be so anti-Chicago. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He was like, y'all, like, I'm
But we don't
But y'all watched it though.
Yeah, all 8 of them.
We don't know if she tried out for it or not. But what I will say is this, right? And we can leave on this.
We can leave on this.
2025, spring of 2025. I'm glued to Netflix again for season 2. You better fucking know.
I want to know who got glued up in the Mustang. Wasn't it a Mustang?
Mm-hmm. Trash ass Mustang.
You watch Tubi? Y'all watch Tubi?
I love Tubi.
Okay, good. I'll give you a pass now. There you go.
No.
You don't watch Tubi?
I don't.
If you watch Tubi, it's just like this movie. If you like this series, if you liked it, I swear to God, with different actors.
You
compare the Tubi movie. You really could. You really could.
You made me forget. That was such a nice compliment. That's rare. Threw me off for a second. I was like, do I say thank you? Do I keep going?
Do you have any Halloween hate? Because I didn't see a lot of pictures this year. I don't know how many people dressed up. I don't do this goofy ass shit. So
I'm salty because last night I was told that it was a costume karaoke event.
What was you?
So I dressed up like a dragon.
No.
So I pull up at Promontory. At Red Cup Karaoke, shout out See It, dressed as Puff the Magic Dragon.
See it, a girl?
No, dude.
Do I know See It?
I mean, and I walk in, and my homegirl was like, well, I said, what did it say? She was like, well, it was creepy nails. Adrian, you sent us off.
Creepy nails.
Had a great time. It was us dressed like twin dragons, and then Cruella DeVille. But as far
where
as
the pictures at, man?
I'm not sharing those.
Oh, okay.
I shared one of them. I had a tail. It was getting in the way.
You want to share everything else, but motherfucker can't see your Halloween costume.
And it was after Halloween. And so Hyde Park was off the chain. I will say, having them teenagers everywhere, everybody dressed in black, everybody looked like they wanted to rob you.
Yeah.
Dressed in black for what?
Stick a motherfucker up.
That's some Halloween hate right there. I hate you motherfuckers. Dressed in black for what? I wish I was patrolling that area that night. All y'all going to jail. All y'all for being goofy. You know what's going on in Chicago right now with all these robberies and carjackings? Y'all dressed in black like that? They had a spot and got a mask on too? They had a mask on too?
Some of them did. Had on like pooh shiesty masks.
I'm profiling all y'all. Yeah. All y'all got to go.
And it was kind of sad that little kids couldn't trick-or-treat in houses. They were trick-or-treating in businesses.
That's smart. Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but also I was like, wow, like we don't really have like houses that you can go up to. And one at the grocery store was giving away apples. Man, them kids threw them apples on the ground. I was like, oh.
Halloween different now. Like, I don't really see the egg throwing no more. Like we used to.
Eggs are expensive.
Yeah. That's probably why.
My daughter say, motherfucker, when Jules stole the eggs and just started bombing them, walking out. Just whoever's walking by.
Damn.
That's what I hated
She said she
about
thought they were shooting because motherfuckers was scattering.
Funny you said, true story. Somebody threw eggs at us one year. I ain't gonna see who I was with. One year, we started shooting back at their ass.
Not real bullets. Eggs versus bullets is absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah, fam. Y'all throw something, we throwing something back. How about that? And not ass either. We don't go that way, okay?
Yeah.
Like, throw
that egg in a circle.
I like Halloween. I can't really hate Halloween, man. You know, I gotta like it because a lot of times, you know, the women you see out the yes, this is a male point of view. You know, you probably indulge in this as well. The women you see there are prudes, and you never see nothing. They cover their ass in the gym.
Titties is
all
out.
the shit, man. Look, you see ass and the freakiest costumes.
Everybody
is something.
Why does
I love
Halloween
it.
bring out the
Dear
horror
Jesus,
in
give us 3
people?
more Halloweens.
Not 3 more Halloweens.
One for each season. Please, thank you. One for each season.
Same women that probably won't dress up, slutty and nasty for their man.
Come on now.
But put the shit on for the entire city.
We need 4 Halloweens though.
Shit is trash. Shit is fucking trash.
I'm definitely. I was okay with dressing like a dragon, but after last night, I'm never going to a Halloween party not looking completely done up ever again in my life.
Did y'all watch any Halloween movies this month?
I don't do scary movies. That shit's stupid.
How about you?
I watched the news.
That's scary.
It's frightening.
Once again, I watch Thriller every day of October, every year. That's the best
I've
motherfucking
never seen that all the
video
way through.
ever.
It's like 85 minutes long.
Mike low-key pimping. What version you got?
It's a long video.
I got like 14. Yeah, 14 minutes is
it's
a long
too long.
time. But if you watch it with the right vision, Mike is pimping in that video. From Lionel Girl saying we out of gas. He playing that.
Set up.
It was.
Let me. I want to transition because Halloween just pisses me off, and I hate it. I just hate it.
Why you got it? Oh, I won't say something about you, bro. My bad.
Let me ask y'all. And Kels, I don't know if you can really talk about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there anyway, right? FMLA. Right? You have abusers of FMLA.
Okay.
There's such thing.
And then you have people who really need FMLA.
This is family What is
Family
FMLA?
medical leave absence.
You got to say
Assistance.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Everybody
go.
don't have.
Family medical leave assistance.
Everybody ain't got jobs.
There you go.
Brokies.
So
Brokey.
well, see, that was my point. That's why I said I don't know if you really talk about this.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So
Why you ask me?
Because you don't care about your job.
Thank you. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm one of the abusers as well.
So that's my thing, right? Are people wrong for using FMLA to their advantage to take off the entire month, work one day, or work 1 day a week, right? Because FMLA only protects your job, right? We have people. When did FMLA become available? Do we even know that? Like, I feel like since like COVID. I think right after COVID.
FMLA always
It's
was
probably
there.
always, but I feel like people didn't take
It's
advantage
evolved over.
until they knew, oh shit, we got this where I can take off and you can't fire me, right? I do get it if you got another hustle, right? And cool, you want to
In
stay
some
away from
jobs,
your
you call it a sabbatical.
Cool. I hate this conversation because now what happens is if you, depending on what kind of job you have to pick up the slack for these people that aren't here.
Get a better job, dog.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah,
Get a better
that too,
job, bro.
right? But where are you at with FMLA? Or do you mind people abusing it, or is it there for the taking?
What do you mean abuse?
Thank you.
You know, like if it's my right to execute, then I'm within the boundaries of it. If I'm not lying and
But we are lying.
So if you have people who are
now you're the moral police?
right, so
Fuck out of here, man.
So if you have gone to the point where you have your cousin who's a medical doctor write you a prescription
Come on, she pimping
with
now.
no without having been on their calendar, so that you can have evidence that you went to the doctor, so you can like legally get your FMLA. Okay, like no, I don't rock with that. But if you need it,
What?
then you need it and you use it. But if you're finessing and
That's
you
what I'm saying. The
other
abusers of FMLA.
I needed you to like
Y'all some suckers.
yeah.
Both of y'all some suckers. Both of y'all.
Look, I have paid time off,
Thank you.
vacation. I'm good.
His issue was
I don't
too,
need
though.
to abuse FMLA.
Who you work for?
And I work from home. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
What payroll you on?
Plenty.
Is it really abuse?
Not this one.
If it's in your contract, it can't be abusive if it's in your contract, bro. It can't be abusive if it's in your contract, bro. Now it's how you use it. You know, like first of all, let me give credit to Jimmy Sanders, man.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Come on, Bootsy, bro. That was one of the greatest 9-minute rants about FMLA and its abusers I've ever heard in my fucking life. I didn't know FMLA would ever be taken so serious. He was passionate. He was just going to the camera, talking to the camera. I laughed. I called this man right here laughing about that shit, bro. He ain't asked if he was asleep. He was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
like
this
this
was established in 1983. I just looked it up. By none
was 2
other than
years
Bill
old.
Clinton, who's getting his dick sucked at work. He need FMLA. He needed that
wasn't-
shit.
that's
That's like
what
how they
wasn't.
kept his job.
Shout out to Bill.
If FMLA existed, then Monica Lewinsky would
Bill
not
been
have
on
been
nigga
a
shit
thing.
for a long time.
That's how he kept his
83?
goddamn job. Bill, you slick old dog, you.
Not
You know
you
what I'm saying?
slicko, dog.
But yeah, man, I see no problem. We have the medical relief on our job, man. Let me tell you something. If you don't give me the day off, I don't care who sees this. If you don't give me the day off, I'm going to take 3. I'm going to take 3. So what is it best to do? Give me that day off, all right? Now, my only problem with Jimmy ranting about this was jobs are smart. They have HR departments. They have people that have people that are allegedly smart working at the top to keep control of the morons.
Staff hours, yeah.
I'm gonna call them morons. I like that. I like insulting people better. You know what I'm saying? So he said it's one person that worked 12 days in 1 year and they kept their job. You don't think HR can go back and look and say, hey man, who came to work 12 times this year? They find more than one, fine. They all gone. They're gonna look investigate them. He also said, one day I came to work, one day I came to work, and instead of 22 people, and this was his biggest issue, 18 called off. And he had to pick up their slack. He was so mad. I never seen Jimmy look so motherfucking mad, bro.
Yeah.
Not even playing against Farragut or Manley or none of them squads. You know what I'm saying? He was in tune. You don't think the job will go back and look and say, hey, what day was this supposed to be? And it wasn't. And look at them people. Bro, you low-key stitching on people, but you don't give a fuck. You ain't there no more. You gone. I get it. But you got 2 options, my man. Get with it or get on. For real. Get with it or get on.
It probably can't feel good knowing that people left you high and dry. Right? But usually people be like, we all taking off on Monday. Ain't nobody coming in.
Let me ask y'all a question. So if, say that happened to us, say it was supposed to be 10 people working here in the studio with us, taking care of all the shit, you know what I'm saying? And 7 didn't show up and just us 3 to run a factory.
Skeleton crew.
Are we picking up the slack? Are you gonna work harder for the man? We're not working for us. This is not us. This is not our show. We just employees of a boss. Are you gonna break your back for somebody that didn't show up? No, I'm not. If you think about it, you're a sucker. How about you?
I'm negotiating for a greater salary on the days where there's less than.
You fired already. They're gonna fire your ass right now. You fired right now.
I like what you're thinking, though.
Everything is negotiable. You need me, and as a matter of fact, I'm value added when it's a skeleton crew. So I want,
it's your service package, okay?
I'll take it and I'll start a better business than you. And do paycheck protection insurance.
And I'm gonna blackball you. When you call for reference, like, nope, she's a quitter.
I'm just gonna lie. Just gonna give them my number. You can't stand that I'm so brilliant. Like,
that boy told on everybody, man.
Who said you was brilliant?
I did.
Okay, well, that's who counts.
Always.
Oh, wow, you backed out that fight.
Oh,
hey, why you becoming so hostile in group chat sometimes, man?
Oh my God,
Why be bombing first like Tupac with Machiavelli? Why?
This is so trash. One, I think y'all be trying to.
Question.
Y'all like
I said good
even
morning.
right now.
Answer the question.
It's not on a runner show.
One day I said good morning. She was like, "It's not morning somewhere." I was like, "What?"
No, that wasn't
Chicago.
Me. That was that other broad. That was your other fucking cousin. No, that's not me. That's not me. Don't
you are pretty aggressive.
Why you fighting
the
everybody though?
fact that you all call me aggressive for doing the same thing that y'all
aggressive.
do.
You can't do what we do.
You said aggressive.
I said aggressive.
Oh wait. So now I can't do what we do.
No.
But I'm squad. So which one is it?
You squad, but you still can't do what we do.
Which is what?
Can't go to
puss
the main
out?
bathroom.
Yes.
I actually do.
Y'all always do.
I always do. Yeah, because it's only one bathroom to use.
How you got a lot of women at the women's bathroom and the men's bathroom?
I don't.
Where we supposed to go at, man? That's so wild to me, man.
Listen to me. I think it's unfair being labeled, and I'm taking this to HR. Okay.
Cool.
All right. I am not aggressive. My comebacks be funny as hell, and I think y'all just be salty. Y'all be so salty.
No, them shits be trash.
Y'all be salty, super salty. I think y'all salty because my feelings don't be hurt.
What are you talking about?
I think y'all like.
That's what we say every time you say some bullshit.
What?
What's she talking about?
What are you talking about, man?
Listen. I
You be
keep
living
the
in
same,
your own
I keep
mind.
the
And we
same
ain't talking about
energy.
this, though.
I keep the same energy.
Change it
and
then.
the white. No, I'm not. There's
Change
no.
Why you want to fight? We don't want to fight you.
The fact that you think that I want to fight when it's a comeback, like y'all come for me
Coming
and I
back
can't
from
come
what?
for you.
Who come for you?
Oh my God! Read the message.
Wait. I'm not going to disclose what the situation was.
What situation?
Let me give you an example.
This is
I said-
usually it's the women that bring
Wait a
up
minute.
bullshit, right?
I said, Fat Joe, you can call me. I'm a diva. So what? You know what I'm saying?
So we know
I'm
who's the
IG
emotional one. It's not me.
Wow, now you letting emotion.
Yeah,
now you're emotional.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Emotive.
You see the victim on?
He's
Come on.
emotive.
I don't do that. But
You're doing it right now.
all I said was, I said,
my God.
I put a link about Fat Joe in the group chat, and I said, this is wild. And if five responses to herself came up, and then I got a history lesson, and then my response was,
I have the link.
My response was,
Yeah, play it.
My response was, you can.
Play it.
You can.
All right, let's go here. Let's go here.
I don't want to have the conversations. I don't like fighting.
How the hell are they going to call Puerto Rico an island of garbage? Yes. And when I post on my Instagram, these the guys you're voting for, and I see Puerto Ricans saying, no, we're still for Trump. 2024. That's the house nigga mentality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's the...
Stop right there.
All right. So
let me just reference where the clip came from.
Okay.
That's Breakbeat. You know what I'm saying? That squad. Shout out to Dave Mays and them putting this panel together. So
this is not Fat Joe Talks. This isn't his.
No, this
show.
isn't Fat Joe Talks. This is a panel. This is his panel.
That's the name of his show.
With Breakbeat and a few other people that they linked up with to pull this off. And this is him talking on the panel. And so when whoever sent the clip.
Abasi put the clip.
Abasi put the clip.
And said something about N-words. And
Okay,
I said,
so let's start there.
House N-words. Big difference.
Yeah.
Regular
Okay.
N-words.
All
Big
right.
difference.
I said how. And then I shared what was funny because Fat Joe has a song that says, now tell me who can't say nigga. And I found that funny. It wasn't even in reference because the question was how. And then I moved the conversation to what I thought was funny. The fact that you took that as some sort of anything other than banter and conversation was a you thing. And then it was like,
exactly
tell me what a house in is in Puerto Rico.
Nope.
And then I was like,
let's go. You finally got one thing factually right.
okay, but Puerto Rico did have slaves. So
I'm not talking about that.
Because I missed the whole thing. What was the beef?
You didn't miss it. You weren't a part of it.
What was the beef?
None of this
What was
makes
the beef?
sense,
There was no beef.
What was the beef?
I posted the link and I said, this got to follow someone on the
This is
show
his
run. I'm reading this off the group chat. This got to follow someone on the show run. You said how.
Me.
You said how. This is her. Okay, I can narrate the story. I can talk.
oh my
talk
God.
about
I'm talking to him. See, he doing it
How,
right now.
I'm just saying, 'cause you keep cutting me up trying to read.
Yes,
It's fine.
I am.
How, you said how, meaning does he have the right to say the N-word? Nobody said that. LOL, because I'm confused. Then you posted some other shit about, because chicks and bitches, some song you laughing at. You said,
Yes.
hey, I'm crying listening to it right now. I said, he said house nigga, but go crazy though. Show me some Puerto Rican house niggas, is what I said. You can't, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, so let's pause there.
So I like that part. Show me some Puerto Rican house niggas.
So what does that even
What
mean?
does that mean? What does that mean?
What is a Puerto Rican what is a Puerto Rican house? No, you tell me. You said show
I asked you a
it.
question.
Oh my God.
I asked you a question.
The fact that we know that he used it as an analogy, and a house nigga is a mentality that exists
Wasn't a person?
within. What are you talking about?
House nigga on the person.
This is the
actually, though.
dumbest conversation ever.
Don't get upset now.
I'm not getting
It sounds
upset.
like it.
Dude, move on.
I want to know.
Wow.
I want to
Move
define
on.
house nigga though.
Wow.
Right?
Move
I do.
on. Because
Right?
the way that you just put this, like it was some tension in the group chat, and it wasn't. It's always what you say it is. If we want to talk about Fat Joe, let's talk about Fat Joe.
We
But
don't
you
have to talk
take
about Fat
every
Joe.
opportunity to try and like take some weird ass shot. There was
At
no
who?
tension
At you?
At me. Like the
Where
fact
this
that
coming
I had we're having
I
this
leave the group chat
conversation
half the
right
time.
now.
I don't even partake in the group cat because
So don't right now.
I'm doing it now though. I'm
So
doing it
don't
now.
right
It's cool.
now.
We talk about it happened already. You
Can-
go LOL, I asked the question, you ain't answer. It's an analogy, language and slang.
There's no
idioms,
winning a
how
conversation.
niggas
There's no
exist.
conversation.
I'm just reading what you said.
There's no
Is that fine?
conversation to have.
Now, 3 tests.
What's the conversation?
3 tests compared to 12. It sounds like somebody else's.
So
is
now we
emotional
counting
one.
numbers.
Yeah, don't change the conversation. That's fine.
This is the dumbest conversation ever
it
because
is.
no matter
This
what
ain't
I
never
do,
been one from
no
the
matter
house nigga.
what I do or what
Oh,
I
we gonna
say,
yell now. Go ahead.
no matter what I do or what I say, you have a problem of how I converse, and it's very clear.
Who has a problem how you
you
converse?
do. If you
Nobody
look,
cares how you converse.
okay, so why the fuck are we talking about it right now?
Because I
if
put,
you
a,
don't
I put a link in the
care,
group and you start talking
why
about
are
it.
you talking about it? If you don't care, why are we talking about it right now? That's what I'm
This makes no
confused
sense.
about.
Why-
No, it doesn't
how-
make sense.
how the goalposts get pushed this
why
far?
are we talking about me being aggressive when I had a response to what you put in the group chat? Why is that a part of this conversation right now?
I don't understand the question here. I don't.
Of course you don't.
I really don't.
So what I'm picking up on is that was the lead in to the actual Breakbeat and Fat Joe being on the stage. And the conversation, I believe, stemmed around him using the word Puerto Rican house nigga. Is that correct?
I don't know. Ask him.
Him saying house nigga, fine. Like, no doubt he can say the N-word, because we've given that up and he's even saying it. East Coast and gave Latinos everything right to say it, and everybody said it anyway. So the conversation, well, my thought when I posted it was, are there Puerto Rican house niggas?
I think that's a fair question.
Now, she says mentality, fine. Nobody disagreed. I said, show me a Puerto Rican house nigga. Verbatim in here.
That's so the fact that you asked me to do that when Fat Joe says it's true. I'm not Puerto Rican. That man said it.
You defended it though.
Defended what? Oh my God.
Do you give me a history lesson about that?
Is there a
Whatever,
such thing as a Puerto Rican house
Ask Fat
nigga?
Joe. Fat Joe said it is. Fat Joe literally said that's a Puerto Rican house nigga. So the fact that we're saying that it doesn't exist, how are we going to prove or disprove it? Are any of us Puerto Rican?
Were there Puerto Rican slaves?
Yes. Slavery was abolished in 1873 in Puerto Rico.
I've never heard of a Puerto Rican slave.
In the South
What do you mean
America.
you haven't heard of a Puerto Rican slave?
I'm telling you, I haven't heard of a Puerto Rican slave.
Okay, so I'm telling you that slavery began in 1517 in the islands and was abolished in 1873. Africans were dropped off at different countries. Like, so the idea of slavery and where slaves were and how they behaved and responded, because he used that analogy, that's some house nigga shit. That's what he said. There were African slaves in Puerto Rico.
Is that more
So
like,
the mentality, like the idea of a house nigga mentality, like, what is that only something that's unique to America? And if this man who's Puerto Rican says that that's what exists in their community, why are we asking ourselves if it's true or not? Like, that's not weird to y'all?
I would ask because I've never heard Puerto Rican house nigga put together. I've
You
never
just
heard
did
that.
from Fat Joe, though.
Okay, and so now I have questions is what I'm saying.
But we're not the people to answer who's what because we're
Who
not
can answer
Puerto
it then?
Rican. Oh my! So we got people that are Puerto Rican on our Facebook page. So I probably hit up one of the homies and say, "Hey, can you school me on the history of slavery in your country?" Okay, well then be ignorant. Like there's no if you're not going to read.
I'm not asking about slavery in Puerto Rico though.
So what are you asking about?
Well, we know the term house nigga started where? In the South of America, right? Fine. It's not about whether it was slavery in Puerto Rico or not. It's not even about that.
So what is it
Where
about?
the term came from. I just said it before I said slavery. Okay, cool. All right. The term started in the South of America, and cool. I think what he was trying to say could have been more accurate if he said like Stockholm Syndrome. Like these politicians ain't did nothing for you, but do you wrong, fuck you, harm you, and you stay, you're gonna protect them anyway. Now, some house niggas, according to history, they would take up for master, all right, and protect master in certain instances. But some just did because they don't want to be in the field. So now he got to break that down. He don't have to do anything. He don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to know what a Puerto Rican house nigga is. Look how the energy changed in here.
So when he says
Whatever.
Puerto Rican house nigga, are we actually saying that a Puerto Rican was a slave and had the same treatment as a black slave?
I don't know what he's saying.
Because I've never
I
heard.
just said show me a Puerto Rican house nigga.
So do you not know where about the transatlantic slave trade and where,
I'm not a historian.
where
I don't.
So we
Yes.
don't know where Africans were dropped off at. So the idea of slavery is not unique here to the United States. It also happened in Haiti and other islands. So one of the things is that we're not the only people of African descent that have experienced slavery at all. It's not a unique experience just here in the States. And so before we say what isn't or what is for other communities of African descent, let's not.
Okay, so then this is what I would say to
Different
that.
conversation.
This is a totally different conversation. I would say I've never heard of Puerto Ricans being enslaved. Never heard that.
I'm so sad that you have not.
Yeah, I know about the black experience. I don't know about the Puerto Rican experience. I don't. So if there is a time period where nothing but Puerto Ricans were treated like black slaves, then that's a different conversation.
But the black slaves were from Africa. They were just dropped off in Puerto Rico, and some of us came here.
So that
to
doesn't make them
America.
Puerto Rican just because they were dropped off in Puerto Rico.
What do you? Oh my. Okay, never mind.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not. Like,
Okay, all right.
We can't have a. So if we want to have an educated conversation of the movement of African slaves across the globe, we can have that. If we want to talk about semantics, about how people can use language, we can talk about that. But the mentality of what a house nigga is, he was using that as an analogy. And even I picked up on that. Some people use language. And also, if there were slaves and then there were slaves on the inside and slaves on the outside, and the idea is there are people who benefit from being closer to the oppressor and connecting with them. And that mentality is a house nigga mentality. Is it only if you're an American house nigga? Like That's odd to try and create these boundaries around the language. And the man used it freely. So if you're not from that community, when that community uses the words and tries to educate you on what happens with their culture, then maybe you just shut up and listen instead of trying to say this is ours and this can only happen. If you're uneducated about another community and the history of Africans and the history of language and how people use it, you can't necessarily police it. It doesn't make it wrong.
Y'all go get educated.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm only asking. Go ahead.
Here's the real problem right here, though. Here's the real problem. Okay. Him calling somebody a house nigga for using their choice, very problematic. Because it's very problematic. How you going to equate being a house nigga to somebody not voting for somebody that you endorsing? For choosing, for using their privilege to choose and vote for somebody that you may not like. That's house nigga shit?
So I think it's because...
I want to finish that, though. That's house nigga shit. This wasn't directed at you. That's not house nigga shit. Fat Joe, look here. Because I don't see someone the same way you see them, doesn't give me a certain mentality. I just think there are pros to what this person is doing, and there could be some cons. Now, Trump didn't even say the floating out of the garbage comment. He didn't even say that. Somebody else did. Now, is he on Trump's side? Yes, he is. So, me hearing that, and I guess the Republican Party fake reprimand him, we don't condone it. We don't, you know how they do it. You stand with it, you low-key with him, but hey, whatever. So, how the question really is, how is me choosing to exercise my right to vote for who I want to vote for house nigga shit? You didn't use the motherfucker right. You didn't use the motherfucker right. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. We defend what we want. We agree with what we like, and then we roll, man.
All right, well, y'all make sure y'all get out and vote. So
vote for who you want to vote.
Yeah,
don't be misinformed.
Right. Don't for sure.
Check out the voters guides that are nonpartisan. Get to have your voting plan. Make sure your kids that are 18 years old vote. Make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure you know your polling place because this is coming out on election day.
My birthday.
It is, man. Well, hey, happy fucking birthday. I don't know how we celebrating. Oh shit. She done pulled the glasses down. Hey, this is episode 224. We out, man. Get out and vote. You heard?
We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Hey, Brandy.
We are